Today on Sporting Top 10, we'll be counting down the top 10 point guards for the 2017-2018 NBA season. At number 10, we have Rajon Rondo from the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, Rajon Rondo is one of the best passers in the NBA. He has been for years now, as consistently he has averaged yearly around 10 assists per game, even throwing in occasional triple-doubles year after year, with about 12 points a game, usually 10 rebounds and about 12 assists. He is one of the best all-around guards in the NBA. A lot of people don't believe me, but I do. He has also, moving to New Orleans, Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins to feed the ball to. Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins are one of the best front-court duos we have ever seen in league history. I truly believe that. And he is a championship-level point guard as for the Boston Celtics in 2008, along with Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. He led the Celtics to an NBA championship, so he's capable of being a star. At number 9, we have Mike Conley from the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, Mike Conley's game hasn't really been respected all throughout his career. He's finally starting to develop the star look. Like I said, he's one of the most underrated point guards in the NBA still, who is just earning respect, like I said. He is a quality big man in Marc Gasol to feed the ball to. Marc Gasol is more of a Euro type of big man, but he is a quality big man. And he is a well-rounded player with a good shot. He drives to the hole really good, and he's a quality perimeter defender. At number 8, we have Goran Dragic from the Miami Heat. Now, Goran Dragic is one of the leaders of this young Miami Heat ball club, which is underrated, and I feel like a dark horse to go far in the postseason this year. Along with Dion Waiters, Justice Winslow, and Hassan Whiteside, they have a great starting lineup, as Whiteside is one of the best defenders in the NBA. He is an eraser in that paint. And Dion Waiters is finally solidifying himself as a major star in this league. Goran Dragic is a quality scorer with a great shot. He has a nice mid-range game. And like I said, the Heat are a dark horse to go far in the East this year. And on to the rest of the list. Number 7, we have Jeff Teague from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, Jeff Teague now is pairing up with Jimmy Butler, newly acquired from the Chicago Bulls. They should have a great backcourt duo. But we also can't forget about the young talent the Minnesota Timberwolves have. They have Andrew Wiggins, and they have Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Cat, who is a monster, a former number 1 pick. And Jeff Teague is a well-rounded guard who gets to the hole and scores a lot, and he is just a pure good athlete. I'm expecting a career year from Jeff Teague. At number 6, we have Damian Lillard from the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, Damian Lillard is one of the most overlooked players in the West because the West is so stacked with talent. But I feel like Damian Lillard is one of the best players we have in our league. And because he always gets snubbed from the All-Star team these past couple of years, he always plays with a chip on his shoulder, and he's great at doing that. Some people could handle playing with chips on their shoulders. Some people just try to do too much. Damian lets the game come to him, as he is a great shooter and scorer. He's basically an all-around offensive juggernaut, and he has a great backcourt partner in C.J. McCollum, who is slowly becoming a star in this league too. At number 5, we have Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Now, what can I say about Steph Curry that already hasn't been said? Steph Curry is one of the best point guards we have in this league. As everybody knows, I'm sure, he is just an elite lights-out shooter from everywhere on the court, especially three-point range. He has made the three-point shot just like he's took it to another level and expanded its popularity. And he has a great supporting cast, as he has arguably one of the best players in the league to surround him with Kevin Durant. He also has Klay Thompson, not Clow, Klay Thompson, who is one of the best shooters also we have in the game. A great knockdown shooter, and he has a workhorse in Draymond Green. Absolutely great cast to go along with his good passing skills. And he's a 2-time MVP, 1-time unanimous MVP, so he always has that caliber. At number 4, we have Kyrie Irving from the Boston Celtics. Now, since Kyrie Irving was in Cleveland these past few years, he hasn't really been the number one option, obviously, because he has the best player in the world on his team in LeBron James. But now, Kyrie finally gets to be the number one option and the ball-dominant player on his team. And we'll see how it works out. We'll see if he is going to be a Hall of Fame caliber player through his prime, or if he's going to crumble under pressure. But he has a great supporting cast to help him with his pressure. As Gordon Hayward is recently acquired from the Utah Jazz, he is one of the best players we have in our league, making the All-Star team last year in the stacked Western Conference. And they have young forward Jason Tatum, who is looking like he's going to be a stud in this league for years to come. And I feel like Kyrie Irving, with the new role and taking on more of a responsibility, he definitely has MVP possibility, as he did when he was on LeBron's team. At number 3, we have Chris Paul from the Houston Rockets. Now, Chris Paul and James Harden in a backcourt, this will be absolutely lethal, as they are both great scorers and great passers. They are elite passers. This will be a great team to watch. As like I said, Chris Paul is one of the best passers, I think, in league history, as he ranks up there in all-time assists, and his career is not even done yet. And he has a good mid-range game with the floater and stuff, and he could get inside and score his fair share of points. I would watch out for this Rockets team this year. They're going to be absolutely deadly. At number 2, we have John Wall from the Washington Wizards. Now, John Wall, I feel like, is just one of the top NBA point guards. And he is just a freak of nature. He is a superior athlete. He is also, I feel like, probably the best all-around player in the NBA, as he has it all. He has the passing skills, he's a great slasher, and he gets to the rim. He is so quick, and he has developed his shot over the year. He's finally becoming a great shooter, and this last component in his game has made him an all-around superstar. He is just, great. I'm a big fan of John Wall. And at our number 1 spot, we have Russell Westbrook from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, Russell Westbrook is the reigning MVP for the NBA. And he is the Swiss Army knife, I call him, of the NBA. As he could pass, he could score, he could drive. He is absolutely electric. And now he has even better players on his team from last year, which will make his assist numbers even higher. People think he was selfish last year. I feel like he took matters into his own hands and he just had a really good year. But now he will need to share the ball with Carmelo Anthony and Paul George, which isn't a bad thing to have help. And like I said, he is the reigning MVP. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Sporting Top 10.